Well, I'm out here on a farm that I hunt quite a bit. It's mid-October, and I'm trying to take a nice big doe from Hunters for the Hungry. I've been hunting this stand mainly in the evenings, and I've been seeing a lot of deer, including a lot of bucks. The wind this evening's not going to work out for me, so I wanted to get here this morning while the wind is right. Hopefully get a chance to take a big doe. I've already called the processor and make sure they are accepting donations from Hunters for the Hungry. They're there, they're ready. All I need is a big doe to step out in the field. First signs of movement. We got a couple of deer there that have moved out in the field about 300 yards away. Way too far away, but that's a good sign that the deer are up and moving. Oh, deer coming in the field quick, about 80 yards. Oh man, I need that deer to come closer. Man, that deer walked out, never took a bite, just quickly crossed the field, just a little further than what I wanted to shoot. Closest it got was probably still like 50 yards. Oh, here she comes back out. It's closer. I got this deer now about 40 yards, maybe a little less. It was broadside a while ago, but you know, it looks like it's gonna feed around now. Hopefully, if I can get 5 or 10 yards closer and get a broadside shot, that would be ideal. That shot's just a hair high, but that deer went straight down. Oh man, I didn't want to take that shot, but I didn't have any choice because that deer was looking right under the tree. I noticed it wasn't looking up, it was looking under the tree. It knew something was up, but as soon as it settled down and the deer wasn't looking at me, it went to feed, I had to take the shot. Wow, you know, this has been a week-long adventure. Put in a lot of time and effort, mainly hunting the evenings, and I've been seeing a lot of deer. But I really wanted to make a donation to Hunters for the Hungry. They're in huge demand for protein to be used right here in Kentucky. And this gave me an opportunity to get out and try to get a donation so that it can get processed and where it needs to be before gun season starts, because then they're just inundated with a lot of people bringing their own meat in. So I'm so happy to be able to get out here today and get this deer. You know, if you don't know anything about Kentucky Hunters for the Hungry, you can learn more at KY Hunters for the Hungry. And they actually use deer that are donated by hunters to feed Kentuckians right here. A lot of the meat stays right here local, almost to the county that you take it in, but they also send protein for disaster relief, like the tornadoes we've had in Western Kentucky and the flooding that we had in Eastern Kentucky. It's a great organization, so we're gonna get this thing to the processor as quick as we can. Well, I got my deer out, field dressed it, got a bag of ice, put it in the back hams, brought it out here to C&J. Got my confirmation number attached to the deer, hung in the dry storage. Now it's time to go get breakfast.